Hi, everybody. Took my brain a minute to function. Uh, it's been a bit of a week away, but welcome back to Run the Flood, our ongoing Shadowrun 5e game. Tonight, I am joined by T103, played by Slippery Nosferatu, Jason, played by Noskavian, Cloudburst, played by Lord Rodon, and Mojave, played by our lovely Daybreak. Eh, my tongue. My tongue stopped working, pardon. So, once I have my brain working. When we last left off, our party, uh, technically sans Jason, but still with him, had gussied themselves up, entered into Casino Eclipse, and had gained a job from a rather interesting Mr. Johnson. The party now finds themselves in the car. Morningstar has conked herself out in the back seat, entering into full VR, with the statement of simply that she'd like to continue some research and probably a general mental break from the last few days of intense story for her. You all four are in the car. You have a few locations you can go. Technically speaking, you do not actually have to go out tonight. You could go home. You also are aware of a safe house on the more low-income side of Fun City that your quarry, which is an orc woman who is a former member of Augie's gang, is staying. And there is also an area that you were told that's near Jasper's Cove. That was most likely the area that the items were stolen from, as it is where the security camera caught footage of them. And
So did we get any info from, like, the cams or anything?
You got the info that there was the orc woman, whose name was not known, and two accomplices that you have never seen. Though, given that they were seemingly wearing similar colors to the orc woman, they are also probably former members of Augie's gang. You are also given legitimate information that, and this is just from rumors and understanding, Augie's gang has completely disintegrated. He seemingly was the only thing keeping them together. Most have either completely separated, joined other gangs, disappeared into obscurity.
All right.
What would you all like to speak about?
And our Scales is still conked out in the back, right? Doing her own little thing.
Yes. If you were to ask
Alright.
anything of Scales, you will be responded to with a snake emoji.
Check that.
So this
All right.
this should be a milk run, right, guys? Like we just have to go get the suitcase, easy peasy.
Should. Could not be. Hmm. We'd still probably want to scout it out a bit, though, first. Just see whether she's there, whether she has any security measures, anything like that.
If we bank on it being easy, it's not gonna be easy. If we take all the necessary precautions, maybe we won't have to.
I'll need a minute to change out of my suit, but
Let's change first then, before we start getting to work.
I will honestly say all of you can easily change either just in a local place. You don't have to go back home. You can store all the finer clothes there.
Just fold everything up. It's nice and pretty in the garment bag and hung up on the rack next to one of the drones. Just good
just-
show over
Yeah,
keeping the
same
grease
kind.
from getting out.
It's,
same kind of.
Tease is so large that it actually gives a little bit of a curtain and kind of blocks view of the links.
Christ.
The lynx is now sort of tucked into bed a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a peek. See what we can find.
Oh, also, just to give you all awareness, technically speaking, the last time you were all in the car, Midori did follow you as Morningstar's purse. He is currently sat upon her lap and is gently making small little beeping humming noises while rocking back and forth.
Nice. I'll give Midori a pat.
Why are you making this thing so cute? Softy, stop. Softy, stop this.
I don't know. It's just a cute little rock. What's wrong?
It is. Because I want to engage with the adorable thing, but no idea how to deal with weird sprite techno baby. What is this thing? Alright. It's alright. I guess we're off to look at the little safe house that we got info on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing a locale? Okay.
Jay-san will climb into the cocoon and then start heading off.
Javi just sprawled in the back, just vibing.
Alright.
So, you all make your way through the streets of LA, specifically Fun City, passing many brightly lit casinos and seamstresses' houses, as it were. Many places of ill repute, until finally you start entering into areas with much less light, much more buildings stacked on each other that probably shouldn't be, things in a bit of disrepair. Eventually, it is just straight up a slum. There are broken windows. It is not a very safe place to be. Though, what you
Luckily,
do
we're
notice,
in a tank.
you are in a tank. What you do notice as you come through here, though, is there are many walls that have something you would have seen before. It is a symbol not commonly used, but you did witness it when you were at Augie's rally. It was the symbol for Augie's gang, which is simply a stylized troll face matched with what appears to be some sort of snake or eel in its mouth. It was a very strange symbol in general, but almost all of them that you can find, if not all of them, have been completely defaced. Some have just simply been blacked over, others have been having paint splashed upon them, a few have various phrases in various languages. The languages that all of you could identify are definitely calling Augie a lot of very unfortunate names that he was. A trafficker, predator, other things like that. Apparently, this area, though it may have been ruled by Augie at one point, upon his death, the individuals in this area were very quick to turn against him. You follow your idea of, or what the address you were all given, to a rundown apartment. Has a few less broken windows, but on one wall, it does have a very massive mural of what appears to be Mononongal's symbols. Though the mural has been destroyed, as if someone had climbed the rafters or the fire escape and dumped black and red and white paint all down it so it just covers the whole thing. It is only your familiarity with that symbol that you can identify it. But you are now at the location. As you arrive there, there is one thing that catches all of your eyes, as it is not very subtle. There is a gentleman, full motorcycle helmet on, motorcycle outfit. He does not seem to match this area, as his white and gold motorcycle just doesn't seem to fit. It's a little too pristine. And upon your roadmaster pulling up, he does his best to be nonchalant, but quickly removes himself from the scene and drives off just down the road. Cloudy, if you are talking, you are muted.
I noticed that very shortly afterwards. So yeah, no, the man on a white and gold steed. Ominous already. All right, that's fine.
When the guy on the white and gold steed clocks us, after he leaves and is gone, I'm going to change the paint of the Roadmaster to be white and gold and randomize the license plate and an ID tag.
You pull a full rework of the paint in the dark, and it changes to a white and gold color scheme. It does not change the dirt that is on the Roadmaster, so it's not perfectly white. But the paint has shifted hues. Your license plate have been reworked, and it is an unrecognizable. Other than the fact it is just an Ares Roadmaster.
Yeah, he could tell the people that they're looking for a pink Roadmaster, whatever color we were. But now we're gonna at least be a different color Roadmaster.
Oh wait, were you still copying Augie's car's colors?
If I'm correct,
I don't remember.
The last paint job you had was actually the night you went to go see Jormungand, or Morningstar's mother. And you had changed your paint job to snake theming as a sign of solidarity.
You're right.
Okay. All right.
So we're now no longer a snake-themed Roadmaster. We're a white and gold Roadmaster.
Covered in dirt and grime and probably some blood there too. Gross.
You are now parked outside of this apartment complex. There is obviously nothing stopping you from just walking in. This is not a secure location. And just from the area, if there were security cameras at any one point in time, they've been ripped off the buildings and sold for parts.
Oh boy. So I'm gonna go ahead, take out my fancy little glasses. Thermal?
Just thermal sweep the area you're currently in.
Yeah, and I once again am sitting here regretting not opening up the game launcher.
Might be useful.
There we go. No, good. Maybe just a smidge. All right. Perception, or just things just kind of start popping out of the woodwork?
Roll perception, just so I can give see if you just see surface or maybe something extra. It's in your thermal vision. You catch sight of rats, a dog in the alleyway. There seems to be two smaller metahumans, short enough that they're probably dwarves. You're hoping they're dwarves because if they're kids, it's a little late and a little bad area for them to be in. And they're a little farther away, kind of standing on a corner that had a street light at one point. Looking at the apartment complex, every now and again as you look up, you caught sight of a heat signature moving through a window that wasn't fully closed. But nothing too concrete. It's just a person passing by their window. You can definitely tell that a good number of these apartments are, in fact, inhabited.
Gross.
I think I'm gonna help with looking around and casing the area with some of my my fly spies. Send them out to sort of fly around and sort of get a lay of the land.
All right. We'll get it. The fly spies. They do their best. They do some runs, kind of around the building. Generally speaking, around the building, there are 2 alleyways that lead to a very large back street. It appears that this back street is built that probably a garbage truck could back down it, as it has a lot of dumpsters. And it seems like it's, they back down, they pull the thing out, so it's wide enough that like 2 cars can sit side by side. The smaller alleys that kind of lead around the building are more... There's a chain link fence that's basically just a door gate, and you'd probably have to walk single file, and T would probably have to stand or like go sideways down this kind of alley. It's so short and small. On the note of the building, one of your fly spies is able to easily crawl into a busted front window on this apartment complex's like outer door. Flying in, it is an old classic style apartment, entirely stairs, very low tech area. It goes up maybe 13 floors if you count the basement. So 12 up, 1 down. The basement's very clearly obvious and open. It's probably the only brightly lit area. And the fly spy takes 1 look, sees laundry, and that's about all that's down there. There's a couple people in the stairwells of each of these floors every now and again. Mostly smoking. There's one dude paying a male individual who is underdressed. Other than that, it looks like there's maybe 4 apartments on every level. It's a lot of apartments to check if you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, guys, this place looks like your typical rundown apartment building. There's one large alleyway for a dump truck, and the other ones are kind of small and tight. People look normal. Like, do we have a room number to go to or something?
We were just given the complex, weren't we?
You were just given the complex, and I'm going to give something, as I have access. I will not play a character. I can do something like this. With some quick sleuthing, you are able to get an answer from Morningstar that there were, of all things, social media posts from this woman. And in the background of that post, of an image, basically, it is easily found that there is a number 4 behind her on the wall, painted. It seems that she lives on the 4th floor, of which there are 4 apartments. So you have it narrowed down to the floor. That is all that can be gained. Another thing that she informs you of, this woman's social media is a bit odd. It appears that large stretches of it have been completely deleted. A good 2 weeks, very recently, and back about a month, almost all of it's gone. And the account was created years ago.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's
very strange.
Do we want to keep trying to like remotely look into the 4th floor, since that seems like where she's at based on what the skills gave us, or are we ready to go like boots on the ground?
Get as much info as we can remotely, so that way we are there as shortly as we can be. Surgical as possible.
I want to take my fly spies and move them to the windows of the 4th floor apartments. See if I can get into any of those apartments and look around.
Looking around, all but one of the apartments have window curtains drawn. Apartment 4-2 has the windows open, and when looking inside, you can see a middle-aged human man sitting on his couch watching TV. And given the state of his kitchen and a lot of his apartment, there's a strong shot he lives alone.
Okay.
So you have...
And that was 4-2?
That was 4-2. You have ruled out 4-2. You now have 3 options.
Yeah, guys, I don't...
Okay.
I can see into 4-2, and I really don't think 4-2 is our person unless they had like a major lifestyle change. So I think it's a safe bet that it's not 4-2.
Okay. So I have it down to what? 4-1 through 4 with 402 mixed out? Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to
Cloudy's
go
going to
which one we
sit
got.
down next to Mojave. Or not Mojave. Well, actually Mojave works.
Mojave is chilling back there.
And be like, I will be back momentarily. And conks on out.
No, okay. Mojave was kind of like lounging with the hat like pulled part way over his face, and he just sort of takes off the hat to put it over Cloudy's face for the moment.
Alright. I'll astrally project up to the top floor and see whether I can see any orc womans.
Astral projection, easily, you are up to the 4th floor. You can tell that there is no living soul inside of 4-1 or 4-4. And from this
Okay.
area, astrally speaking, there is an odd signature in 4-4, but enroll me spirit. Can you roll me your spirit knowledge?
I can. Let's see. A 1.
I mean, the most likely option is that's either a beast spirit or a spirit of man. You know, you're in the middle of the city. That's 2 really decent options. It's not big or strong, so probably nothing to worry about. 4-3 though has a person's soul. There are 3 individuals inside that building, in that apartment. 2 of them are grouped together, and 1 is on their own. And if you want to roll a sensing, I can let you figure out who they are.
Yeah, let's go ahead and 3.
Yeah.
Have I seen this person aura before?
One of the 2 individuals laying back in the back room. Definitely, that's the orc woman. You recognize it.
Okay.
Anything else on it?
All their implants.
The individual who seems to be in, I mean, you guess probably the kitchen or maybe the living room. You know, there's only like 3 rooms in this thing. Open floor plan and then a bedroom and a bathroom. They have cyber implants, mostly interior ones, the kind you're going to get if you have internal damage. These are not like, this is a replaced
Combating.
liver, heart, things like that. This is someone was harmed and then fixed themselves, and of course their essence is definitely down. Whoa! Any general maladies? One of the individuals in the back room is, in fact, suffering from an STD. Use your imagination. Definitely you do get any maladies that subject suffers from. It is not the orc woman.
Okay. So we got 3 people up there. 1 is combat ready. The others, if they are combat ready, it's not through cyberware. None of them are awakened or anything, right?
No, none of these people are awakened.
Okay.
Very minimal cyber.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give this because I don't think a sensing tells you this, but to me it makes sense if you know any maladies. The 2 people in the back are asleep.
General emotional state or impression.
Yeah, 2 people in the back are asleep. The person in the kitchen is stressed. Like, very high stress.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. And the kitchen was what? The orc woman?
No, the kitchen was some other individual. The orc
No.
woman is one of the 2 people sleeping in the back.
Okay. Alright. Oh, right. The other 2. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I got it. I will zip on back to my body. And... sputter. Crick my neck again. Accidentally kind of bump Mojave as I'm starting to stretch my arms. Kind of like, ooh. Then take off the hat they put on my face. Stick it right back. I think I got him, boys.
Oh, nice. What'd you see?
3 in the apartment. 2 non-combatants, if their cyberware were anything to go by. 2 of them are asleep. And the awake one is very stressed.
Was there not
If they're
enough
going their
room
guns
in the bed?
blazing.
No.
What?
Sorry. Was there not enough room in the bed for all 3 of them?
What?
You know, I can't actually tell whether they're sleeping on a bed. It could have been on a couch. I don't know.
Just like, wouldn't it suck to have to be the guy who's like sitting outside? Maybe that's why he's stressed. Like they have to like take turns to sleep or something like that. That to me doesn't sound like an ideal situation.
If they're taking turns to go
Or-
sleep, that'd be keeping watch.
Oh, do you think that's what it is?
Probably. They stole a very fancy thing because there was a woman and 2 people, and that's probably them. And there was a
Right.
person out here, a man with a very flashy golden motorcycle, and then a big old gold and white tank came to replace him. You know
Oh
what?
yeah, I'd be pretty stressed too if I was up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do about this?
Hmm.
Because the one
Knock
thing
the
about
guy
guns.
out.
Oh, say again?
The initial idea is to just knock the guy out, but take him away, deal with that with him before we wake up the other 2. But if you can get your small little spy fly drones into that one in particular, and see if it can find the case, that'd be nifty. But
Oh, true.
Yeah, hey Softy, just out of curiosity, asking for a friend, how much does the case weigh?
I could give this because you actually have dealt with one of these cases before. The case alone is probably about 40 pounds.
Great. Okay, cool.
oof.
I think
The spy
Was
flies
the limit
cannot
of
lift
my-
it.
Oh, the Spyfly can't, but the Roto drone, was that like a 50-pound limit? Or 40 pounds? No, it wasn't enough.
Oh no.
I believe one of the roto drones can lift this case.
Okay, yeah, I think it's like 50 pound is not that limit, because I know 2 of them couldn't carry a person, but it was kind of close. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think my roto drone's is exactly stealthy. I can try to fly it a little quiet, but they'll probably hear it coming. But if the window's open and we distract them enough, I might be able to snatch it with the roto drone.
I mean, it's not a worst idea. Cause one thing is, we should probably keep down the waving his hands, miming guns. There's a lot of random people about. Like, people live here.
Collateral damage is a concern. That's fair.
Yeah, it's the worm. Them's the words.
Am I able to get my fly spy into that apartment, or is that apartment pretty well sealed up?
I'm gonna say that, your fly spies, they didn't really turn as much as they were starting to focus in once you got information. One on the outside searched the window all over it and could not find a space small enough for it. The other one, as it was searching, tried to go under the door and found that it was blocked. Seems they have shoved something under the door.
Yeah, I can't get my my fly spies in there. I think they sealed up that place. Windows aren't broken. Even the gaps under the doors are jammed up or taped up or something. They don't want fly spies in there.
Real paranoid. That or it's real drafty.
Does this building have AC?
Yes, there is a large AC unit on top of this building.
Can I go in through the AC HVAC system?
Give me a second, go check the fly spy real quick. Hold on.
I mean,
Jeez.
it's possible they took that. They took the plumber or ducting tape and sealed off the air vents. But it depends on if they would have thought about that, or if they want to be uncomfortable in a stuffy room with no airflow.
2 seconds, check something.
T will continue to help by not being outside the car and drawing attention.
Sounds good.
That is what I am able to do.
It's very much Mojave's vibe as well.
Mm.
I am trying to remember what to make you roll. Pilot this little bastard in there.
Would it?
You can go
The-
through. There are fans you have to get through. So the fly spy will have to be fast.
So would it be pilot aircraft and reaction?
Alright.
You're the one doing this. It's not the drone. It's your skills. Electronic warfare is if you were actually fighting. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this is a flying item.
Roll to
Yeah.
platformer.
Yeah, this is your pilot aircraft skill.
Okay.
I would say, though, if I'm not wrong... No, because you're using an actual... No, it is exactly as it's built right there. On your skill list.
Okay. So it is physical limit, not mental limit?
Yes, unless you are actively jumping into the fly spy. Because then is your mental limit.
You going VR, boyo? You conking out, going in for it? Are you gonna be the bee?
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm since it's looking to be a bit more challenging, I think I will go VR Cold Sim.
Alright, then it will be pilot aircraft, limited by mental. As you
Alright.
jump into the little fly spy and become a fly on the wall.
And does Cold Sim give me any bonuses or not? Is that just Hot Sim? I probably should have.
I don't believe it does anything to this situation. Cold and hot sim more matter, as far as I know, during Matrix actions.
Okay.
And it affects
Well,
your initiative.
With initiative specifically.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more a matter of initiative, and this is not combat. I'm not having you play initiative here.
Okay. And my control rig doesn't give me anything either. Okay, I'll
If
just
you
roll
go
straight.
hot sim, you get a +1 dice pool bonus that applies to all matrix tests, including
No.
vehicle actions.
I feel like I would not want to be hot simmed when the fly spy gets smacked by a air handling blade.
Yes, as you
All
would in fact feel
biofeedback
that.
damage is physical.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay. I'm gonna stay cold
Cold.
sim. So I'll just roll straight.
You are able to make it through the first fan, which is the slowest moving one. You now have to navigate through the air ducts. And I will give
Okay.
that there is no map for these air ducts, so correct. Is there not a navigation skill?
In navigation skill.
Wrong, I thought there was. Could be
think
wrong.
so,
'Cause I could be
actually.
misremembering.
Considering I have a navigation skill, there is in fact a navigation skill,
Yeah.
but I think it's more for larger scale areas.
Yeah, I think that has something to do with
But-
like GPS and stuff like that.
Hold on.
Like you do
I got the
another
skill and don't
pilot
remember
test.
all that it does. Okay. That is directional sense. Okay.
You
It
know
is
what,
part of the
it's-
outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Then let's say, because that is the outdoors. Let's put it as it's not too hard to figure out. In this floor of a building, it's not a complicated layout. So we'll just have you start making these pilot checks to get through certain fans. The outer fan is
Okay.
moving pretty slowly, and you did make it past that. Now you need to get through one of the inner fans between the floors.
I can use edge to reroll.
Yes, you can.
Oops. Okay. Okay, so I used edge and then I'm gonna reroll. Pilot.
You make it through the next fan.
Yes.
You have one more, and you have reached the 4th floor. There are no longer any fans.
Oh, I'll try again here.
You have made it through the 3rd fan. You are now upon the 4th floor, and by going through and doing quick flybys and spying, you can easily find the room you need. If you would please make a perception test for me.
I'll use edge and I'll do that again.
How much edge you got, man?
4
Good bit.
down to 2.
Oh,
Oh, he's a lucky boy.
gotcha.
As
Is
you
that
are searching all the rooms, it's a little more complicated here once you've gotten down, as the central shaft is in the middle of the hallway, and you kind of have to figure out. It's a little. You end up going through almost every apartment. By spying through one, you find that it is empty due to the fact that it is a police crime scene. As you can see, leftover tape and various staining on the ground below. 4-2 is that lonely poor man for 4 has an odd shape that is seemingly walking in circles around the center of the room. And in 4-3, you see a tall human male, almost like he is sat at a chair, leaned against the window, staring at the front door, and his leg is jostling. He's doing that thing. He's smoking currently and just is staring like he's expecting the door to come jumping for him. You fly quickly through this area, actually making it back to the ventilations towards the bedrooms. You see one bedroom. There is 3 beds in here, all kind of stacked against walls. Not a lot of comfort in this. They're really pushing these in there. One bed is holding the orc woman. Another bed is holding an orc man. And the last one's empty. The orc man is currently shirtless, no blankets over him, which reveals almost his entire body is covered in bandages, a couple stim patches. He looks like he's gotten run over by a truck. Orc woman does not appear to be harmed at all. She is sleeping calmly, although in full clothing and with a gun very close by on a nightstand.
I would be sharing this feed with everyone else in the areas.
Yeah. So everyone witnesses everything I have just described.
And yeah, man, that one guy's like super nervous. That other guy's like beat up. I'm gonna look to see if I can spot this suitcase. I want to look around the suitcase.
I will allow you to make another perception test as you press the spy fly through one of the gratings and manage to get into the apartment.
Do I want to keep burning through all my edge? Does something bad happen if you run out of edge?
No, you just can't.
Yeah,
use
you're
it.
out of edge.
Okay.
Mind you, you get 1 edge back per day. You do not get them all back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So be careful while using them.
Oh yeah. It's just I haven't been using it, and I'd started using it, and I don't want to just use them all up for one thing.
If you decide not to use edge, you do not see the thing. Well, I will say that this apartment is very bare. Like, I mean, there's the dude who has the chair. There is no couch, no TV. There appears to be nothing but a pizza box on the kitchen counter. And these beds are bare, save for a simple metal frame, a cot with no sheets, 1 pillow, and a blanket per. There's nothing else in this apartment. And the bathroom is basically barely stocked. No toothbrushes. This apartment doesn't look like they live here. It's like they're hiding here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. I can't find the case, but I feel like the apartment's pretty barren. When we get in there, we'll probably spot it. Maybe we should try to get in through a window, because that guy's really watching that.
It does make me wonder if the place is so barren and we can't find it. Is it? Do you think maybe, you know?
Well, I'll
They
be
hid it
honest.
somewhere else.
I'm getting a
Probably.
They
little-
hid it somewhere else, they passed it off to their buyer, they lost it.
Which
be
is why
honest.
we're probably going to have to go in there and question them.
Yeah, and I don't think I did a good job looking. I don't know. It's just so much going on, and I feel a little small in those fly drones. It's hard to
I
see.
mean, they are real tiny.
Don't beat yourself up about it.
Yes. Mm. So
I
I guess
could-
the question is there a fire escape to these windows?
There is a fire escape, and it would lead you, given how the building is built, the only window that touches the fire escape is the window into apartment 44. All the other areas of the fire escape are basically destroyed. This building is not up to code, and if there's a
Gotcha.
fire, people are dying. And even the fire escape
Yeah,
that
that checks out.
leads and manages to get to 44, someone like T might actually just break it in half.
Okay.
And I will, since everyone was watching, I will re-clarify just to make sure everyone did hear me. Visibly on camera, there is something moving around in perfect circles at the center of the room in 44. Just so everyone's aware.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was the room with the spirit, right?
That was the room with the spirit.
Yeah, no, don't piss it off. I don't want to mess with it. I don't. I can if we need to.
Friendly.
I'd rather not.
Well,
What if we asked real nice?
What, the people inside?
Spirit? Yeah.
The spirit to do what?
Let us walk in, no trouble. Just like, hey, I know this is your window, but do you mind if we use it as a door for a minute?
Oh wait, right. It's manifesting right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's visible on camera. It's a very
That's a
dark
concern.
apartment, so it's like the windows are completely closed off with like blackout curtains. So like the camera was picking up night vision style. Whatever this is not easily recognizable, but it's clearly moving in a true pattern of some kind. Like it's intense.
Yeah, that's gross. That's mega gross. Okay. Alright, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. So, we could either go up through the fire escape, or I could just levitate T up to the window and just shove him in face first.
oh,
You know, one of those entries is a lot more subtle than the other.
I got an idea.
Not opposed
I
to a
can-
hot
But
drop.
the problem is that it either be going through the window or going through the front door.
I can put like some sort of rubber or cloth thing on my drone, like a stick and something soft. Fly that up to their front door, and just use my drone to like knock at the door. And then while they're distracted by the door, you can put T in through the window.
I mean, I will say if you want them distracted, I got some real fun water balloons I can mix up.
Or Mojave's water balloons.
I can make
The water balloons would
sleepy
probably be better.
balloons, make happy balloons.
How potent is that sleep
Let's
stuff?
go
We
for
just-
let's go for the sleepy balloons, actually.
Yeah, what if we gas the whole building?
That's
A bit
I don't
much.
think that's how that'll work.
Oh, sorry.
Mavi already bag open, just starting to go through his various vials and powders and assorted jam jars.
You got the Smuckers, bro?
Maybe once. There's no longer jam in there. It's like beetle carapaces or something. What do I roll to try to mix up the preparation thingy? Click on the
magic
word.
alchemy.
Yeah, I can't. Every time I doubt myself. Do I click on the spell name or do I click on my alchemy skill?
I don't know how you have your sheet set out.
I don't know how this game works. I should, but I don't.
Oh, jeez.
I will click this and hope.
There it goes. Alright. AoE stun ball, that'll deal 4. Alright. Alright.
Sort of like dumping things in a literal water balloon.
Oh. Okay. Okay. How do I try delivering these?
I realize I think I've been muted for a very long time.
Yeah, I was like, the ST's real
Oh, no.
quiet.
That is
hesitation,
on me.
Hesitation.
My microphone's very sensitive. I moved it so it would be closer to me, and then accidentally hit the off button. So, A, I was trying to express that, yes, you are to use the preparations in your magic, and B, can you
Cool.
please roll Drain for me? Which is the
Yeah,
dice
no, I was like
on the stun.
inching my cursor closer to that. Like, come on, ST, where are you? Hi.
You are fine.
Cool.
And you now have a water balloon of sleepy juice. Well,
Yes.
of stun juice.
It's sleepy juice.
It's sleepy juice.
It's sleepy juice.
Alright.
Tie it off, hold it up with a grin. Sleepy juice.
Hmm. Wonder how I
Looking
wanna
pretty
do this.
thoughtful, Cloudy. What you thinking about?
Punch a hole in the wall, drop in the water balloon. Maybe 2.
Do we
Delivered by
got-
drone, potentially.
I was thinking the drone thing. Do we gotta punch holes in the...
How else are you gonna get the spell in there?
Get a window open?
I can get a window.
I mean, breaking a window's probably easier than punching a hole in the wall. A lot less conspicuous.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that with a rock.
Alright,
We could just throw a rock at the window and then have Jason fly a water balloon in whenever everybody goes to look at why a window broke. I wouldn't think much of it, because in a place like this, I mean, windows break.
Yeah, we could do that. Or, maybe we could have T knock on the door and, like you said, ask for some brown sugar. And if they react negatively, throw the rock, fly the drone in, drop the water balloon, and try to find and pick up the suitcase.
But I want T to go to sleep.
I think
I
it's
have
going
a
to take a
different
lot to
idea.
knock him down.
hold on. I don't know. No, I have a different idea. T going, like, is there a way up to the 4th floor without the fire escape? And potentially spooking the spooky ghost?
You could just walk right up the stairs.
Yeah. There's no need for that. So T walks in through the front door. I fly up invisibly, punch a hole in the back window, and toss in the grenades. And if there's more stuff going wrong, T can go in and mop up.
Yeah, well, maybe they want some help and protection. We could offer them help and protection from that guy on the motorcycle.
You know what?
They will shoot anything that walks through that door.
You're right, T should go. I mean, I'm not trying to be smart. He's just bulletproof,
Okay.
Checks out. All right.
I mean, one
Can you
thing
mix
is
up
we do want to
another
make
water
sure.
balloon?
Yeah, I can do that. We do gotta make sure that there's if we got questions, I gotta be alive to answer those.
Mm-hmm.
See what I can do.
What, these were at Force 4 both? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Tying off the second water balloon, plopping it next to the first.
Ooh, I just realized I was forgetting to do something. Don't mind me.
What were you forgetting to do?
Roll for the spell to fail. Preparations can fail in progress.
Ah,
like,
yes,
spells
they
do.
can.
So I need to be rolling its force.
Hmm?
So for the first one... Oh, Jesus, yeah, wow, okay. That's 44. Ignore that. That's the DM not able to type. We're good on the first one. And you're fine on the second one.
Good on the second one.
You know, you're good. You got 2 Force 4 little sleepy bombs.
Cool.
He didn't even take any brain.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So, T, prepare on the other side of the door. I'll go ahead and prep on my side. Levitate on up. Invisible myself, and
To be clear,
do the do.
what is
Yes.
it exactly you want me to do? Please be extremely clear.
Not kill everybody. That's the first thing.
So what I would want you to do
Mhm.
is go out to the 4th floor in front of their apartment building. I will knock out the window. If they all wake up and go into the big room, great. I can go ahead and try and water balloon them all and stun them there. If that does not work and bullets start flying, please knock down the door. If bullets do not start flying, I will open from the other side.
Okay, I will be in the hallway waiting for gunshots.
Thank you.
T will exit the car and begin moving to position.
You exit the car, walk up to the front part of this building. You do have to kind of, put your head down a little bit to get into the front door. Clearly this was made for humans. It's not too hard to make your way up to the 4th floor. You pass by one person going down, like leaving. It is just a small, skinny individual, definitely like rubbing their arm, maybe a little tweaking, sees you and has a legitimate moment of fear, and then you walk right by it. He just scuttles his way out of there. That was somewhere on like the 3rd floor.
Okay. T is going to make his way to the apartment door, stand on the opposite side of it, very quietly.
Okay.
If I'm correct, don't all spells roll against them? Or is it-
No.
No, not all spells.
No. I'm rolling drain already. What?
I know. I was remembering something between preparation versus something else.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay.
I couldn't remember if invisibility or levitate had the net hits do anything.
The improved invisibility gives the net hits. If they don't meet it, they don't see me,
Ah, I see.
and that's at a 5. The levitate just means I move 2 meters around, just up, down, wherever I want. So, I'll go ahead, take the 2 water balloons, slowly levitate my way up towards their window, and I wait with my little sub-vocal mic and just be like, confirming you're in position.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I will stab the window with the knife, get it all nice and low, and drop down below the window. There's still curtains drawn, right?
Yeah, so let me make sure I'm aware of what's going on. T is simply standing on the other side of the door. He did not knock on the door or anything.
Yep.
So
Correct.
be aware when you stab into this window, the individual is directly next to the window.
Is he okay?
That's his
fair.
chair is backed against the window. I'm sorry if I did not make that clear.
Okay, I thought it was a little bit closer to the center of the room. Yeah, no, I had slightly misunderstood. Okay. Then yeah, no, I'm gonna stab a hole and toss the water balloons in and drift away as quick as I can.
I will allow you to throw them in so that you are not within range of the stun ball. Both go off the minute they strike, as their set was when their container broke. Simply splashing on the ground, not really making much noise. The most noise obviously being breaking glass. The individual has about enough time to basically go, "What the?" and you hear him kind of go, and he just drops. You hear the thudding as he hits the floor.
Okay.
And there is silence in the apartment.
I will attempt to reach in through the hole I just made, unlock the window, and slowly try and nudge it up, all nice and quiet like.
As you reach up to unlock the window, you find the window's lock was broken. It couldn't have locked to begin with.
Alright, that's fair. Okay. Open it on up. Float long ways and into the window. Extra as all hell.
Just going in fucking just like full mummy mode, like through the window and like, alright, I'm here.
Unlock the door, undeadbolt it, unchain latch it, and just.
And you know there were 7 separate deadbolts on this door.
And inside, T does not particularly see me, but I'll go ahead and speak aloud. The sentry is out, the other 2 are still asleep.
Okay. We just need to find the case, right?
Mm-hmm.
will enter, start looking
question
for
the
the
other.
case.
You both may roll perception.
Lord.
I am going to drop my spells because that's taxing. All right, and then go
4, technically.
4. Unfortunately,
Better than fucking 0, bro. I rolled all zeros. My eyes just shut off. I got a firmware update.
wait.
That's a critical
I
glitch.
literally have.
God.
I literally
a
have a
critical
firmware
glitch.
update, bro.
That is a critical glitch.
Your
Please
eyes just
give
shut off
your
for a moment.
GM just 2 seconds.
Sure.
Crit glitches are very specific in Shadowrun. That is not simply a failure.
Oh,
That
God.
is something goes actively wrong.
Yeah, it's Yahtzee, all right.
It's Yahtzee. So, Cloudy, you search mostly the main room and are
Mhm.
creeping your way towards the back area, trying to be as quiet as possible. For you, it's not too difficult. You're much lighter. Nothing here's too creaky. You cannot find, for the life of you, any sign of this case. And you assume the last place you haven't looked is in the bedroom. And right as you're about to think, maybe put invisibility up or something or stealthing, T, you accidentally step on the gentleman on the floor. And the pain suddenly wakes him up. And he yells.
I'll go ahead. Don't kill him.
Everyone may roll initiative.
Well, shit.
I mean everyone outside. You are now also trapped in this initiative order, as no matter where this combat is going on, you are also following the same timeline. And then I will roll for our lovely gents. Alright, pardon me, roommate walked in right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious this thing's trying to end me. Okay. Only problem with this is I don't have a proper thing yet, and I really should set that up. Alright. So, first our initiative order is T. What are you doing?
So, positioning of the enemies is a man under my foot.
Yes, you basically stepped accidentally on his leg. And this man is almost full on his stun. I'm basically considering this as if he gets 1 point of his stun back, and you've done like a single box of physical damage because you are very heavy. That's sort of where I'm kind of leaning this man in. Like, yeah, this man is not fully aware. He simply yelled because a a cyborg just stepped on his knee. And the other two are in a back room that are behind a door that Cloudy is right in front of.
So this guy's not necessarily even a threat. He's just kind of like drunk screaming in his sleep.
Basically, yeah. So he is more of an alarm than he is a threat at this point. At least under all that you can tell.
Okay. That's right. Far as I can tell. All right, let me take a little peek at something. You know what? Quick draw the Cavalier Safeguard and just stun him in the face with the taser.
Oh.
Put him
Alright.
back down so he doesn't get back up.
I mean, go ahead. Just a blink. Honest to God, I'm not even going to give him a roll. You are basically standing on him. I just want to make sure you didn't crit glitch again. Or glitch again.
Same.
Yeah. We're just going to say you get him literally right in the back of the neck, and this man goes from yelling to face first on this carpet. He is no longer a threat.
Nice. Am I then able to use any remaining movement I've got to, if any, to get near the door where we're expecting two orcs to come through?
Yes, you can easily get right up. This is not a big apartment. You can get right next to Cloudy. It's a very tight indoor space.
That's it.
Though I will say one thing. If you walk all the way into the hallway, you are blocking Cloudy in. The only place he could escape to is the bathroom. It is a very small hallway. You are a very big man.
Well, I'll do what I can to be ready to engage people who come through the hallway without blocking him in. Can I do that?
Yes.
All right.
So next we're going to go with sleeping work. The woman. She has just woken up. And in her panic, Cloudy, you can hear it. She calls out for a man named Johnny. And then you hear two boots thud upon the ground. And then you hear the cocking of a gun. Boots walking across the room. Tony, get up. We gotta go. Now. Now. And then a very groggy sounding man. And that is it. Mojave, technically speaking, you are next in line. It is up to you what you want to do. I'm going to say with subvocal Mike, you are aware of the yell that has occurred. If you
also, there's a hole in the window now and I have ears.
Yes.
I'm just going to sigh and begin prepping the first aid stuff just in case.
Perfectly fine. I'm going to say the hurt orc's turn. You finally hear the Cloudy Auntie. Groggly man is kind of crying out in pain. There's a lot of fumbling in that room. Definitely it is two people who are struggling to move. And then you hear the ripping of paper. And then
Shit.
Muscavian, Jason, it is your turn. You are also, as you still have a spy fly, you can still see into the room. You have just witnessed the orc woman get up, pull her friend as much as she can, with his arm over her shoulder, and she reaches over to the wall and tears a poster away, revealing there is a hole between apartment 4-3 and 4-4.
Oh boy.
Does the Fly Spy see this suitcase we're after, or is that still nowhere to be seen?
It's still nowhere to be seen.
I want to try to fly a roto drone into apartment 44.
I will allow the rotodrone to get up to the window of 4-4, but
Okay.
that is all I will allow it to do. On this this turn, I would say. Or this round, I should say.
Okay.
And then, because the stunned man has been downed, Cloudy, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead, open up the door, and plop down a physical barrier.
Can you please?
So this spell creates a glowing, translucent force field with 1 point of both armor and structure rating per hit.
And I
You
assume
can
you're going
form
to
this
basically-
barrier as a dome with a radius and height equal to the spell's normal radius. So, what will soon be 6.
Okay.
Just be like, plop them in their entire room, just pop.
Yeah, you're basically
right on top.
barring this room so they cannot leave.
Yes. And let's go ahead and roll this. Let's go with that. Alright. Ouchie.
And this one has the spell needing net hits for its basic structure.
It gets 4 hits, and it's 4 armor and 4 structure.
Or structure. Okay. All right.
Which unfortunately I do not immediately remember the specifics of. And I'll go ahead and say, like, we don't want to hurt you. Just hold on. Hold up.
You place down this barrier. That means we are back at the beginning, which is T. It is now your turn. You basically watched as Cloudy pulled the door open, placed his hand out, and now there is now a glow, a gentle glow coming from inside this room. And Cloudy's now trying to talk to these people, obviously.
Okay. How close am I able to get to them with standard movement?
Standard movement, you could walk into the room. Actually, Cloudy, does that physical barrier
I mean,
work both ways?
It does. It is as if there is a wall.
Okay, then you cannot get into the room, but you could get at the doorway.
I assume he's using that to block off the hole in the wall they're trying to escape through, rather than the door into the room.
I specifically put a dome on top of them wholesale. There's probably still a little bit of room, like, to the right by, like, away from the center, but not much.
So it's
I will
less of a
walk
wall
up-
and more you put them in a bubble.
I'll walk up next to Cloudy.
that was my
and
intention.
Attempt to help him by saying, "I do want to hurt you. Please run."
Oh my god. Okay.
Cloudy just looks back, like, Jesus Christ.
I'm helping.
Like, that
Roll
was sub-oaks,
intimidation.
like, Jesus Christ. Oof.
Oh, okay. I can't give him like a bonus to negotiation.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
You have just walked in and changed this around very much.
2.
Come on. It's there. Or is there? She turns around and just says, "Fuck you, man," and proceeds to slam her fist into the barrier. Which I'm going to just to get through this easier because I don't think she's going to break it one hit because it is structure 4. We're just going to say she does a little bit of damage to it. Her unarmed combat is not that strong. The hurt orc in question, he does not look good, and he quickly falls down. This is not a man who should be up and about, and you can see that from this point of view. As he falls, he kind of drops to his knees, hands forward, and most of his back is now exposed. And you can see that there was a tattoo at one point. He doesn't have a tattoo anymore, or most of the skin of his back. Running around, it is now Mojave. I assume you're still prepping first aid.
Yeah.
If my fly spy can see that, then I would be sharing that feed with the party. And if Mojave has some sort of communication device, Mojave would be able to see that as well.
Sort of a low whistle, prepping more specific first aid.
Yeah, you're just like going, oh, I'm gonna need extra first aid for this one.
Like, oh, I'm a doctor.
And I'll say by this point, if your hover drone that is outside 4-4's window would like to, it, far as I was aware, it has manipulators of some point, or some type, that can grip and pull or move things, since it can carry objects.
Yeah,
So,
I guess that's true. So
instead of
I'll try to open
firing
the
its
window.
weapon, I will let you open the window with it.
Okay.
So you are not firing
Oh.
out into the night in the middle of this actual civilian location.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I will let it pull the window open, and it will float into the apartment. Its flashlights turn on in the darkness, and the small shape that had been moving around in circles quickly scuttles its way into the back ends of the apartment, away from the light as quickly as possible.
Do I see any case in here?
Would you like this drone to do a scan of the room?
Yes.
If you are not actively controlling this drone, which I believe you are in the Spyfly, it is just the drone's sensors.
Okay.
So you guys have to
and
go
it
to the
takes.
drone's sheet and roll sensors.
Okay, and it takes what, a whole turn to leave the fly spy?
Yes. Whoa, hold on. That is switching devices, not jacking out and jacking back in.
Oh, okay.
That's... You technically, no, hold on. I will allow you to be inside the thing. That was your turn. And technically this is, so, it's your perception.
Okay, yeah, then if I can switch devices, I will do that, and I will try to find it. Only a 2. I'm rolling so bad, Softy.
It's okay, man. It happens. The dice are not fun. Dice are not always fair.
best.
You're doing your best. You do a quick scan of this room, and it is even more barren than the other one. It is basically empty. Almost everything in here has been gutted. Not just empty, it's been gutted, and there's nothing in this area. The only thing you can't immediately see, just because of time, you couldn't send the drone down the hallway, so you don't see the 2 back rooms that would be in this apartment.
I got 6 on the reroll.
You edge rerolled?
No, Shiv gave me a
Oh!
reroll.
Shit, I didn't see that come up. Thank you, Shiv.
Oh.
I will... Oh, God, hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta think about this. For a 6? This entire apartment when your flashlight pulls over it, it is not simply gutted. It is as if something how do I put this? Everything in here is gone, but not as if someone demoed it. It's as if it's just ended. The pipes don't end in any kind of cap. They're just gone. The wires out of the walls aren't ending in any kind of caps. They're not capped off. They're not even pulled out of the wall. They're almost flush with it, as if everything in here is just
Somebody
done.
stole it.
And the creature that you witnessed run away from you, you actually got a much better look at it. In its physical state, it is something akin to a very large rat that is dragging two tails behind it, as if a rat with two tails, and these tails are large, like they're thicker, and it's almost dragging them away with it as it runs. And you can see that it's almost struggling to move as it runs into the darkness. And there's also all over the walls and floor, there are odd, just black markings, something similar to maybe mold, but the pattern is wrong. Like, mold doesn't grow in what almost looks like a spider web-like pattern. This whole apartment is just very strange and uncomfortable looking. Whatever this thing is, it's been in here for a long time, and it's been doing weird shit in here.
And they have a opening to this room?
Yeah. You can actually see when the lady pulled down the paper, the simple just air already knocked over an area of the wall that you can see the barrier glowing through. So there was a wall, a perfectly open wall. So whatever this is in here could have easily just gone through that fucking poster if it wanted to.
Like, I'm gonna, do you guys got any idea what's going on here? Like, I'll relay the information and share the feed.
I will allow both. No, I think I can only allow Cloudy to roll for this. And this is a very, very difficult spirits. Like, you can do this with spirits knowledge, but it is going to be very, very hard.
Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna get it. Yeah, that's at a 3.
Whatever this is, you've never seen it before. Something's off here. The most you get is, it kind of looks like a rat, so it might be a beast. Spirit of beasts? You know, beast spirit? Maybe? They tend to look
And there's
like
no
it.
way I can, like, ask Havoc what the thing on the screen looks like.
You know what? You're right. You know what? Let's see what we'll have you roll. I can get to your sheet from mine. But I can see your skills. I will let you use... No, yeah, we're gonna say what you're gonna do is you're gonna use summoning to ask Havoc about this. Still very difficult, but I will allow this.
I had to try.
No. Even so, Havoc just looks at you, just raises his wings, is like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. But with a single round of combat over and these two individuals in no state to run away and blocked by a barrier, I'm gonna call no combat anymore. So, end of initiative. I believe barrier is up for a good while, so these two are going to be trapped for a bit.
As long as I sustain it.
There you go. So you now have two trapped individuals that you can interrogate. But if I move some things around for myself.
Quick question. This would allow Mojave ample time to move up with his first aid stuff and help that guy on the bed, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean,
Hypothetically,
already moving
we're
that
going to
way.
be talking about it first.
we're going to be talking about
Yeah,
it.
like as he's leaving the car, Mojave's just like, yeah, if it helps, you can tell him I'm a doctor. I'm coming up, by the way.
Before this...
Claudio, go ahead and start talking, but before that, yes, go ahead.
We are going to go on a break really quickly, because my dinner is ready, I'm hungry, and everyone should just, take a break. Have a bathroom break, whatever you may need. We have our medic, Cloudy, T. Everyone is there. Our two individuals, the orc woman in question and her very injured friend, are currently sat inside of a bubble. They cannot leave. The drone is in apartment 4-4 and is actually unable to enter apartment 4-3 as the bubble is blocking off the only entrance, other than maybe going in and out the window. So the one drone is in the other apartment with the strange, mysterious shadow rat. And the unconscious gentleman is in the center of with a most likely broken knee, is sat in the living room, or laid out in the living room. What would you all like to do?
Claudio, go ahead and speak up and say, hey, I don't want to hurt you. In fact, I'd even like to help your friend if you're willing to tell us where you put the box.
The woman kind of is kneeling next to her friend who's fallen to the ground. She looks up at you and goes, "You want... Wait, y'all want the fucking box? You're not...
Nod my head.
You didn't get sent here to end us?
Your buddy outside's still alive, just a couple extra shocks in him.
Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't... She looks real nervous. Look,
As this is going on, I would like to be tending to the unconscious man.
Yeah, I mean,
The bubble is still up until they. The bubble is still up until they are okay with this.
No, the other guy. The other
the one
guy.
in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one who got
That's-
stepped on. Him.
I'll allow you to tend to him. He does, in fact, have a slight, taser mark on his forehead when he got tasered in the face.
Yeah, just giving him the once over, making sure he's stable, but visibly being a doctor over in the corner.
Look, man, we don't have the fucking case anymore, okay? We passed that shit off a long while ago.
To who? And when?
It was a couple weeks ago. It was to one of my buddies. Well, he used to be my buddy. He's kind of dead now. Fuck. I can write down where he probably left it. Okay, because he's gone. And I thought we were gone.
Who's
What
after you?
She like really looks at you all and just is like, fuck, I thought you guys. Shit, I saw him, and points to T. I thought that was fucking it. I mean, shit, like, most of us knew that Augie was a bad dude. We didn't realize what the fuck we were dealing with. And then everyone fucking came at us all when we all split. Everyone's fucking getting hit.
We. Oh, wait. I guess one of my drones have speakers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fly my rotor drone over to like where the hole is. I'm like, you guys don't like Augie?
Fucking no one liked him. We were in a gang to protect ourselves. How the fuck you think you joined a street gang like that? If you didn't join Augie, you were already dead. Fuck, man, we were part of the thieving group. Alright, we stole cars. That's all we fucking did. I was never even near the warehouses. I didn't know what the fuck was going on in them. And we're all getting dragged right down with it. Fucking, we're dropping left and right. Holy shit, I thought I was dead. Fuck. And she kind of like leans her back against the wall and just falls down. Huh.
Is the guy on the fancy motorcycle with you guys?
Fucking guy on a fancy... Oh. Fucking no. He was after my dead friend. I don't remember
What
who
happened
else.
to your friend?
Fucking got grabbed by some people doing wet work. Like I thought we were about to get. When he... Ugh. Look, we were all in a fucking group. And some crazies pulling wet work come out of nowhere and blow half of us away. We go bolting. We were assuming that the old tats were dealing with them. Mine weren't too fucking bad. They were my arms. Fucking Tony over here was his whole ass back. We were just hoping that, I don't know, it would come for us while we were fucking recovering. Fuck, god damn it. Oh, how the fuck did anyone find this place? I thought I got rid of everything.
Nope.
I don't know any guy on some fucking motorcycle. I don't know fancy dudes. I just assume that if it's that fucking gold one, I did see it that night. But I don't know if they were with the other dudes. That fucker never shot at us. He's left.
So are there still people after you?
I don't know. Why you think we hold up in this shithole?
What's the thing in the other room? Just asking.
Oh, that's always been there. We nicknamed it Tina.
Okay.
She don't do nothing.
What's Tina's deal? Okay.
She just is there. They don't put tenants in 4-4. Tina eats the wiring or some shit. I don't know. It's a big fucking rat. My friend used to deal with her, but well, that's the one who got shot in the head, so.
Hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to come back from a lot of things, you know? Fucking hell. And like, as she's talking, and she's very nervous, and she keeps looking up at T, and like looking to the ground and trying not to stare at him. And, like, you're watching this woman's face as she has the face of someone making peace with, like, their maker. Like, she's still very certain this is it.
Do you recognize him?
I was there. Yeah, I fucking do, okay? I recognize you guys, alright?
You know why we went after Augie, right?
Yeah, now I do. Everything kind of came out after that. Fucking Augie went, Danny died. Fucking Danny ended up in a fucking warehouse getting grabbed by the Reaper.
The Reaper? Oh, God.
Fucking Loki's son revealed everything. Showed half the fucking people's faces.
For what it's worth, we ain't here to get you. If you're cool to play, I'm a doc. I can take a look at your friend.
I don't really think I'm gonna be able to run, so... Because you fucking drones over there. So fine.
I just, I just want to be, yeah. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Not me and not you.
Okay.
She reaches down really quickly. Not really quickly, like slowly. Like with one hand up, one hand down. She pulls out an Ares Predator and just yeets that thing across the room. Look, if you just
Anything
don't...
else?
No, I don't got nothing else. Just don't fucking kill us, bro. I don't want
Then the barrier is dropped.
I'm going to immediately go over and do doctor things.
If you come up to Tony, who is on the ground, you can tell that he had a bioorganic tattoo, so one that was actually into his skin. More than likely, it was one that lit up or would change colors. It was definitely a speedy job that did this, that peeled it off of him. This was not professionally done. This was not paid for. This was a desperate attempt to remove, and he is bleeding into his bandages. I would like you to roll first aid.
Suddenly remembering that I have that quick healer thing, so I get the +2 on healing checks.
Mm-hmm. Did you add the 6 for the medkit?
I did not. I remembered that. I did the squinty. Wait a minute. Right after I already clicked. I should probably do that with the medkit.
I will roll you some 66. 'Cause that's what it is, right? It adds more dice.
Ends the limit.
And the limit, okay. So you got add 1, 2 more onto that. So you got a 5.
So 3 physical damage.
Yeah, you do a much better job of cleaning up this man. About the time he hit the ground, he did get knocked out, so he's not really yelling as you kind of clean him up. He's definitely still conked out. You can smell that, a lot of whiskey on this man. That seems to be what they used to anesthetize him.
Mm-hmm. You use what painkiller you gotta. Yep.
Gross.
And you're able to heal a lot more of this man, get him bandaged up a lot safer. She is still sort of leaned against the wall, hands up, just legitimately still shaking her head, but like looking at you, looking at her friend, and kind of been like, she's calming down a little bit, seeing that you are giving first aid. She puts her hands down on her knees.
After I finish tending to this guy, I will turn to her and be like, do you have any injuries you'd like me to take a look at?
No. Mine are fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
And Cloud will go on ahead and down. Just hands start glowing, and plop. Heal the boyo for what it's worth. Did it?
It
Did it
not.
go?
Well, it did not go
Did
off.
it not
but
roll
it
the
might be
thing?
delayed. It might be delayed.
Huh. It might be. Oh no.
Gremlins! Oh no!
Let's try this one more time. There
there
it
it
goes.
goes.
Heals for 5. And I'm good. Okay.
You heal. The skin patches itself up. It still does seem to leave a scar, and the scar is messy, and it does seem to follow what probably was the tattoo before, but it's not. Like, the color isn't visible. Just this really messy scarring. Which he's most likely not going to get rid of. Not without a lot of cosmetics. So, with that, and she's much calmer, she goes, "Oh, okay, look. We got the case, and I gave it to my buddy, because he was supposed to do the sale. Some fucker that Danny hired wanted it. I don't know why. They don't tell us that. Okay? We're fucking low level nothing, okay? But I know he had it. He stashed it. And right before the sale, when we were gonna just pass it off on our own, take what we got, and bolt out of LA, that's when we got grabbed. He got shot right through the brain. I know where he probably was, because my buddy had a boat. Okay? Buddy had a boat. He had connections to Kraken. And he had one of their boats. And I think that might be on that.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know what Nori it's at. There's like 4, but I just don't know. He moved it around all the time. But hold on. And she's like patting her pants. I pulls out her comlink, and it's not to. She transfers you a photo of what the boat looks like, and it stands out a lot. It is a bright blue boat with this silver squid that lines down the side of it. And on the very bottom, it says Slippery Sailor, kind of as the boat's name. This is the boat. If you find this boat, the case probably on it.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you guys gonna be safe?
Well, I'm not really fucking sure. Our ride isn't till tomorrow morning. So, as long as you didn't break our fucking door, I guess we'll just hang out here.
There was that guy on the bike outside when we pulled up. You might, if he was there before, you might want to hole up somewhere else.
That and there was a spirit in the room you're about to run to.
Actually, that's Tina. She's harmless.
Where are you guys going?
All right.
This is on the
yeah.
way.
I got fam in Nan. We're gonna head out there.
Where's
Do our
that?
best to get out. Nan is the Native American nations. It is I want to say it's like Washington, Oregon, and it kind of goes all the way out till it hits like Michigan, and then a little farther down. So it's a pretty big nation. It's almost half of what the U.S. used to be.
Gotcha. All right. Well, so you don't need any help getting out that way?
Look, I'm just gonna call my cousin, and we're probably gonna go hide in Fort One. All right, that place is was a murder scene. No one goes in there. If my fucking safe house is screwed, then I'm just gonna go over there.
I mean, we found the place. It was that guy when we pulled up, so.
Look, I'm really thankful for you, like, helping my friend, but you did sort of tase my other one, and you're currently alongside the dude I watched pull someone's fucking spine out, alright? Like, really? Thanks for not killing us. But I'm still a little scared, okay?
Completely understandable.
I gave you guys all I
All
could.
right.
I promise.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Do I believe her? I think I believe her.
She is so scared. She is blabbing everything. She does not want to die. Her looking at T, and after what T had said, there is so much fear inside her right now.
Oh boy.
She wouldn't even dare lie right now.
Whew.
How much would it cost to, like, rent a hotel room nearby?
Nearby?
Yeah.
It depends on...
Or at least on the way to where we're going.
I mean, there's plenty of hotels in Fun City. If you're looking at a motel this short notice, no-tell motel you might be able to get for about 30 new yen a night, but it's not very secure. You want to try to get him someplace a little safer, maybe a shitty chain motel, $100 a night.
100 new yen?
It's 100 new yen a night. It's not very safe, but it betters their chances.
Okay. Hey, you guys have been pretty honest with us, and it doesn't seem like you're bad people, not like Augie. I'd be willing to pick you guys up and put you up at a decent hotel, drop you off on our way to where we're going.
The look of confusion on this woman's face, as if whatever you've just said to her is something that she could never have imagined existing. Like, that's not a real sentence you just said. You just spoke Greek, and she don't speak that. I'm sorry. Like, are you guys asking for some kind of favor out of this? Like, do you want money for that?
No, you gave us all the information you had. We kind of fucked up your day, and you're not bad people. Now, if you were traffickers, you'd be dead, but you're not. So we can help you. We're the good guys after all.
Nod.
She kind of pulls back, and you watch her head move like she's about to shake her head no. And then she looks down at the injured man who's still unconscious. And then sort of like looks up as if she's looking through the wall, very aware of the other injured man who is unconscious and is her friend. And it just looks up and goes, all right,
the
you know
roto
what?
drone is doing hard hands.
With the little manipulators! It's the teeny little claws doing a little heart. All
Like,
right.
Mojave's face could not be any more sincere.
I am fairly certain you're all batshit insane. But given the fact within the last 2 days I have been shot at twice, and my best friend's brains are still on my jacket, I'm gonna take the offer.
Cool. We got a van out back. Out back.
Okay.
And I can be gentle with your friend here and just levitate. Just
Yeah, I'll let you love it. I will let you all just easily state that you are taking both unconscious individuals and her, which you learn her name is Rosa. And you take Rosa and her buddies. And I will allow you to go find basically, we're gonna call Sleepy Inn.
Sure.
That's
the no-tell
distinct.
motel.
The no-tell motel Sleepy Inn. That stupid purple sign that I always hated for some reason as a kid.
Oh, Sleepy Inn for 100 new yen.
All right.
As we're leaving, what's Tina doing?
Tina has basically... Tina is now like a pair of like beady little yellow eyes sitting in the shadows. Like she's just watching. Makes no movements, as if she's just trying to be still. Although you do notice that now that everything's kind of calmed down, Tina seems to have a habit of manifesting, running full force into the wall shadows, demanifesting, doing it again over and over again, and clearly when manifested she does not follow gravity, as sometimes she's on the ceiling, sometimes she's on the ground. She's acting very strangely, just on her own.
Yeah, just kind of like as the others are ferrying the people out, I am not strong or that magic, so I'm just not doing that. I'm just gonna kind of squat down and be like, "Hey there, Tina, what you up to?"
She... It's not really a skill I want you to use. Alright, it's gonna be a weird one. I'll make you roll an attribute thing. It's gonna be a little weird. Roll a mix of intuition and charisma for me.
How does the sheet work again?
Go to the attributes, you click on one attribute, and then it'll ask you what the second attribute is.
Okay, does it after the modifiers, gotcha.
Yes.
You said, charisma and what else?
Intuition.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
I feel like I might do the edge thing.
You don't have to. Also, I don't think you have anymore. Unless you've just not been marking it.
I do not know how to use edge, and I have not used it in a very long time.
Then we're going to say if you want to use edge, you can.
Yes, I have not marked it.
Yes, I will mark it for you.
Thank you.
We will work with that later. Yes, you may re-roll that if you'd like.
And to do that, do I just straight up just flat?
Yes, flat re-roll it.
Okie doke.
The exploding thing is you have to spend it before you roll it all.
Yeah. Sorry, these sheets confuse me.
It's alright. Tina does not communicate in words. Tina is a beast spirit, and Havoc can kind of communicate with her. Tina is, the best way to put it, is she is an amalgamation of a lot of rats in this building. A while back, there was a massive flood in the basement that killed hundreds of rats. And their mixture of fear and just dying together created Tina.
She is
Tina
the rat
calls-
of rats.
She's the rat of rats, and Tina calls herself the Rat King. Or she says, I am a Rat King.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah. And she explains that sometimes she gets hungry, and she nibbles. This is her house, and she nibbles here. And you watch as to kind of express what she means. While manifested, she literally grabs and bites onto a wall socket cover, and the cover just disappears.
Okay. Would like to offer Tina one of my protein bars.
You offer forward the protein bar, and the spirit's eyes get very big. And she takes the protein bar, eats it. And you watch as she kind of sits upright. Like, some rats can kind of sit upright with their hands. And she does a weird, little bow to you. And then she wholesale bolts for the window and just goes right out the open window. And the minute she does, you watch as, she splits into, 100 separate shadows. And she's gone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just waltzing on out, I guess, following the others.
Oh, and
Tina
anyone
does
in Astral
once.
will now notice that all around the building, there are many, 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 many little rat spirits.
Probably do one last little sweep around in the astral to notice that, but mostly for watcher spirits. Maybe the
No.
dude in the motorbike sent something ahead or behind or
Yeah.
whatever.
There's no watcher spirits anywhere around. Literally the only thing here is the rats. The rats and some
Okay.
people.
Oh boy. Alright. Into the van.
And I'll give it's not too hard to with the Roadmaster how big it is. It is not hard to transport Rosa and her buddies and get them helped into No-Tell Motel. Rosa thanks you very much and says, if you ever need a small favor, here. And she gives out a number. And any one of you can take this or keep it. It is just a simple number. You can mark it in your contacts if you would like. It is a number for someone named Samantha.
Cool.
And all your instructions are, if you ever need a little favor that, something like a bartender could do. Info from here in Fun City, maybe. Something simple. Say Rosa sent you. So you may have a contact, Loyalty 1, Connections 2. And her name is Samantha.
Ooh. Cool. Happy to help. Hope you guys can stay safe and get a good night's sleep.
Do our best. Then I will say, you all are now sat in the car, unless there's anything else you'd like to do outside of it. And you may talk about whatever you would like on your way home. or on your way to whatever other destination you'd like. I will give it is about 9 p.m. right now, maybe 9:30. So you have 2.5 hours before curfew hits.
Eh? So what? We got sent to look for at a marina, right?
Yes,
On a
she did
boat,
not know
or was-
which
yeah.
marina it was at. There
We've
are
got a specific image of the boat to track.
yes, and there are 4
Mm.
specific marinas. There is one at Covina, which is the southern marina. There is the Hollywood Marina, the downtown marina, and the only other large marina is all the way on the other side of Fun City, and it is known as the Starlight Marina, as it is also connected to a pier. Almost like a Coney Island type pier.
It's almost certainly going to be on the Starlight Marina, isn't it?
Unless we go there first. it's Schrodinger's Marina right now.
That's the kind of thing that doing the searchy thingy. Someone's probably seen it.
Well, I'm sure lots of people have seen it, but people never really know. They said they don't know where they park, so it could be at one marina, it could be at another marina.
Yeah,
Unless someone's
but
seen it like recently.
the looking on the thing with the scales does.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to have Scales do a matrix search for you, basically?
Yes. Scanning them social media things, any photos with that particular boat in the background.
Recently.
Have her do.
Find that boat, reverse image search.
I'm gonna do computer up matrix search. There are many pictures of this boat, or boats very similar to it. I will give that with this matrix search, you will now learn that when she said the Kraken, what she meant was the Kraken Gang, which is a water gang that rules most of the open waters of LA. These boats are very common. They tend to come in separate colors, depending on the area. It is known that the bright blue, that electric blue that's commonly seen on that boat, is almost always from the downtown marinas. That is the downtown's colors. The Hollywood being gold boats, the Starlight being purple boats, and the Covinas being black boats. All with a silver squid on the side. So more than likely, as long as this thing is still in its territory, it is in the downtown marina.
All
Wow,
right.
that's super helpful.
Alright.
Scales really hooked us up. I guess we should go to the downtown marina, or do you want to look into it another day?
Well, I will say,
Let's
if it's been
at
stashed
least
there,
take a
it's
peek.
probably. Yeah, we want to. We don't want anybody else to find it first.
And
Let's
we
head
want this
down
in
to
the
that-
dark. If we can grab it and get it in the dark, probably for the best.
Let's head to that downtown marina then.
Alright, you all start your process downtown. Is there any small preparations, conversations you'd like to have about tonight's events so far? How you're feeling? Well, how are y'all feeling?
You know what? Cloudy's actually feeling kind of good.
We got to be heroes tonight, guys. Feels
Yeah.
good.
I'll just say that
once?
entire time, Mojave was
Yeah.
just hyper aware of his own scars from the life his body previously lived. He's not saying it, but gosh darn, second chances.
It's unfulfilled.
I'm
What? Oh no!
could you
Oh,
do
no,
me a
gee.
favor? Can you just say that one more time?
T is unfulfilled.
Oh no.
And is sitting in the back seat with a 1,000-yard stare, watching some BTLs, waiting for us to arrive.
Okay. Don't mind as the GM
This is what
writes
happens
down
when
a lot of names going, oh, everyone is gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Just kinda
way too
sitting
many
here like-
pieces.
This is what happens when I don't let him punch things. Oh god.
So,
The last time I let him punch things, a spirit came out of the water and tried to eat him. No, this is a
Yeah, I
good
hope
choice.
they
This is a
end
good
up
plan.
okay.
So, you all end up at the marina. The downtown marina is a medium-sized marina. Many boats are moored here. There is a very clear delineation between some larger boats that are kind of separated out. One of which is very interesting. It stands out. It's very lavish. It is a very large sailboat with its sail and flag in a deep greenish teal and adorned with the symbol of a vase pouring water.
Aquarius. Got it. Got
And,
it.
Very bold gold lettering on the side of the boat. It shows that the boat's name is Wadjet. Wadjet. That is the only boat on that side that's kind of stands out and is very loud. Then you have many small fishing boats, tiny vessels, and then at the very back end are well over 30 vessels, all the same size, all electric blue, with silver squids on the side.
In this picture, is there like a name?
The
Or,
name of the boat is the Slippery Sailor.
Oh, Slippery Sailor. Okay. That's right.
So you will have to walk down the docks and attempt to pick out the Slippery Sailor from the others.
Bugger that.
Mojave's looking, just trying to look for the ones that have he recognizes the squiggle. That's the letter S. It's like, what's that one? Is that the one?
No, that's not.
No.
Oh.
Do you want to roll perception
It would-
from the edge of the marina to try to find the Slippery Sailor? Go ahead. If you do it, I'll give it to you. Let's see if you
So,
can make this.
Read. That would be
First off-
hilarious.
Can I help?
No.
Never mind.
please.
No.
I can't read.
No, that's not the Slippery Sailor. That's the Sloppy Soldier.
Oh, what about that one?
Oh no, that's a different kind of building.
Not. That's a hot pink boat that's got like
Okay.
the symbols for the Diamond Stallion on it.
Okay, hold on. First off, astrally perceiving, are there any assholes just blatantly staring at us in the astral?
4 of the boats at the very back have watcher spirits that seem to be trolling around them.
First off, there are watchers. Just watching things. So don't wander too close to the back ones. Probably some security cameras too. Look around.
There's every so often down these docks, there are large poles that stick up, They have wires connecting them. They are clearly a closed security system that is connected to the major marina building that would have any kind of storage, key, guard, things like that. Though the building is completely dark, this does seem to be completely automated. There is no actual physical guard here.
Okay. That. Flip open my glasses, pop them on, image magnification, just slide on there, and try and find it. Just scan it through the boats.
I will allow you now to make a perception roll to try to find it.
And I believe T wished to help.
10. And I roll perception and my hits get added to his pool? Is that how helping works?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But my mental limit is still like 4. Okay.
Okay, 2 more
So you
dice.
get that
Go
too.
ahead. Still only 4.
It's only 4.
Oh, oops, all 6s.
Mental limit
Easier when
of
you can
4.
read. Oh wait, hold on. Does the magnification? Oh wait.
Does magnification change your limit too?
I'm trying to find the thing I added to my eyeballs. Come here. Where are the eyeball? I hate everything. Eyewear. There it is. Vision enhancement. Ah! Positive modifier on your limit. Yes, so it does add 2. Alright, we're good. 6. It'd be a 6.
As you scan across these various boats with the magnification looking through, eventually you are able to zero in on a boat. And you can see along its side and along its rear end. It's aft. It's aft of the boat. Slippery Sailor is marked in bright white lettering.
I've got a mark. Did she say what we were supposed to do with the boat once we found it?
The boat was
Just
simply
the-
where the case was.
Yeah, just that the thing was probably stashed there.
Alright, was
Yeah, we
it
can
close to the
just,
water spirits?
It's
Because wasn't it?
actually-
It was her buddy's.
Yes, it was the man, the dead man's. Her.
It was her
friend's.
buddy's boat, and he's dead. So a boat's just a boat now.
So it's kind of halfway between one end of the dock and the other, with the far end being the Watcher Spirits. So like, if you were careful, there's a good shot they're not gonna see you. But you're gonna have to be very careful.
Invisibility and flying careful?
I believe invisibility even can hide you from magical.
Can
Can it hide you on
Actually,
the astral?
no. No, it cannot. But it can hide me from the cameras.
Yes, it can.
What if I fly my roto drone over?
Well, depending
The
on
cameras
where
still hear it. But,
the Watcher
fair.
Spirits might not see
That is an
it,
option.
and
So
the cameras
Mojave,
might
the
hear it.
astral beacon, is now making edging away from the rest of the group to be, I'm not associated with these people. Nope, I am just a random astral
Stop.
beacon who has
Stop.
nothing to do with this.
You are allowed to drop out of astral perceiving, and you are no longer a beacon.
I mean, I
Stop
could.
looking in magic. Stop looking in Magic Land, and you're good.
Turn off. You can turn off the lamp. You can either turn off the lamp or go running in the opposite direction, trying to attract moths to a flame, kind of thing.
She's like, Mojave's like, he's like, I don't need to turn off my lamp. I'm gonna cover my eyes.
I can't say you're wrong.
Would that work?
I.
Hold up, that's fucking maybe really big brain.
So now hold on. Let me
Hold
think
up.
about this. Let me think about this.
It's a lantern cover at that point. You just shut the little flap.
The way in my mind magic works.
Oh my God.
Magic is willful. So if Mojave's astral perception is constant and the way he sees the world, blinding himself, in my mind, is a willful turning off of his astral perception. So yes, I will allow you to. Basically, that's the flavor. Turning off astral perception is just covering your eyes.
Okay, I guess that's what I'm doing now. Literally,
If you can't see them, they can't see you.
literally just
That's-
one hand over my eyes, the other on Jason's shoulder, using him as a seeing eye dog. Just like, yep, this is fine. This is fine.
I wish that weren't kind of true.
Oh. So, is everyone gonna try to go to the boat? Is one person gonna try to go to the boat?
Are we gonna send the drone to the boat invisible and call it a day? Because I feel like that's the option.
Can you
I
get
feel
some
like
visibility
that's
on
the
a robot?
play. I can invisibility on anything. I can invisible the truck.
What if the drone gets to a door it can't open?
Then you fly it back.
Okay, yeah, Cloudy, yeah. I'll fly it back.
I mean, if you have an
Hi.
invisible drone and it just kind of goes beer, shit, beer, then you know.
No way of telling
so,
who are the Watchers watching our boat specifically?
No, they're watching 4 boats at the very end of the dock, and it's specifically 1 watcher per boat. And I will say, all of the watchers appear to be some form of, or they take the form of jellyfish.
Okay, and where is our boat in relation to these boats that are actively being watched?
About halfway down the dock. They're at the end, you're at the other. They're about halfway. It's about halfway between.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're not actually
So,
watching
I'm
our
gonna go
boat.
ahead and just 8. Keep where to stick the spell? That's where I stuck that. Don't do that. This will be this. And bet all. Ow. Okay, that's a headache. That's a headache. That's
That
fine.
looked like it hurt.
'Cause it did.
And what were you turning invisible specifically? The drone?
The drone.
Alright. I will allow Muscavian you to fly it over there, and you may roll perception for yourself. As I'm gonna let you basically be doing it.
Alrighty.
It's
2
above-
must be my favorite number today.
It's a boat. It is a modified speedboat. It's very open. Has a very tiny cabin door. There's nothing on the main floor of the boat, but there is a tiny cabin door that you could go below deck on.
Can I try to open the door with my little drone?
I will say that the drone can come down and attempt to mess with the door handle, but it appears that it is in fact locked, and there does appear to be a key hole.
Okay. I'm going to fly my drone back, and then I'll use my drone speaker to announce to the party, hey, it's locked.
Which means we'll need a key, which is probably in the guardhouse. Or just needs to be broken.
I mean, he's pretty good at breaking stuff.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Cracks neck. And, prepares to cast a couple spells on T, back to back.
Oh dear.
First, the invisibility.
You pass out, this is gonna be funny.
Oh, it'll be hysterical. -1. Let's go with that. Ah!
Oh!
Oh dear.
Ooh!
Cody, how you doing?
Not great. I'll go ahead, dagger back. Ow. Ow, my head.
I believe in you.
And will ask someone to make a couple medical checks on my thing, because I can't heal this with magic. First aid, please.
Instant that Cloudy goes down, Mojave's eyes are back open. It's like right there.
You can see that Cloudy's nose is bleeding a little bit. There's it almost looks like he's popped a blood vessel somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that was 3 separate instances of drain that were not pretty. I've taken 9 stun damage. Please help.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna.
A drone hands you a tissue.
Dab at my nose.
There you go.
Mojave's game to stumble around with eyes closed when, what? We're looking for the. I'm useless here anyway. But now, no. We are focused. We are doing some first aid on Cloudy.
And you can do it 3 times because they're 3 separate instances of damage. Please help.
Okay,
Please
and
help.
with the we've got the med kit thingy, right? And that's
Yes.
plus 6,
Plus 6. Yes.
plus 8, plus my quick healer.
Okay, that's 2 boxes off.
You can do it.
And you said I can do it 3 times?
Yeah, you can do it 2 more times.
2 more times. Total of 3. Okay.
I'm apparently very consistent.
Okay, definitely better. Not great, but better.
He starts slapping a bunch
but
of
that would-
stun patches on him, like, you'll be fine, buddy. Drink this. Drink this energy drink, it's fine.
Couple of band-aids, a bottle of water.
Some ice involved.
Snortalac Kool-Aid.
Proper TLC. As T just continues to sit there, being invisible.
Is he even aware that he's invisible right now, or is he just like,
I don't know. Has he looked down at his hands recently?
Nah, he's watching the boat.
That's fair.
He just knows you almost died and is like, no magic, huh?
Actually, I think if because Mojave's eyes were closed until Cloudy fell over, it'd be like, wait, where'd he go?
He's invisible right now. Ow.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this. Ow. Let's go with Force 4 and the one time I get ludicrous numbers. Okay, whatever. I hate everything. Okay. The levitate goes off without a hitch, and you're just able to just zoom. Only 4 meters a second. But I'm just but I'm gonna move you over there now. Brace yourself.
Okay.
And I picked T up and zoop over to the boat.
Oh, here I go.
T, you have unlocked creative mode. Have a good day.
Perfect.
Except he is not in control of a single goddamn thing. It is just me.
Because his name is T, I'm just imagining him just invisibly T-posing over to the boat. And just establishes dominance.
Invisibly.
Alright, T, I assume you're just gonna break the fucking door.
Yeah?
You may roll
Yes.
combat if you just want to smash this fucking door open.
Okay.
Excuse me?
That's really low. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't click for the cyber arm. That's just the skill.
Ah! That.
Yeah, turn my brain turned off for half a second. Hold on.
Mood.
Oh, okay, there we go.
That makes more sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, that checks out.
That was the experimental knock, just to.
To see the tensile strength though, just tink.
You do that like little knock, and your brain goes, "Oh, this is basically fucking particle board," and it's gone. It's just off. Now you have reached one other problem. T, you are over 7 feet tall. This is the under of a speedboat.
Oh, sure.
You will have to be on your hands and knees to get in here.
Oh, no, I'll just rip the top off.
Inconspicuous.
God. Oh God. Why did I turn you invisible if you're just literally tearing the boat apart?
Oh, dog. Y'all just turned him invisible and sent him over. There were no other instructions.
No, if you're gonna tear the boat apart, we're not gonna notice until after, like fiberglass is starting to make a whole bunch of shit ton of noise.
Give me a second.
I mean, does it look like I can fit in there? You know what? I'll try.
You can fit. You just have to get down on your knees.
I will try. But the moment it doesn't work, the top of the boat's coming off, dog.
The moment you feel trapped, there are no longer going to be walls.
You can make a perception test to go find the thing.
Oh, perception, sure.
Don't worry. That's all you needed. It's on the fucking table down there. It's right there. Big old silver case.
Alright.
You reach
Crawl over and grab it.
and you grab the case. That case maybe weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah.
The last case that you ever found weighed over 40.
Okay. Happens. We have the subvocal. I can talk to them, right? Without
Yes.
talking to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is maybe 10 pounds in weight, the case.
Can you open it?
Can I open it?
You can see that both the mechanical locks and the code lock, as it's the same ones as the other one did, are fried. Mechanical locks are popped open or destroyed, and the cyber lock is fried. You are able to easily open the case and find that it is empty. Whatever was in this case is no longer in this case.
Case is empty.
Well, it's a good thing we negotiated.
Maybe,
Isn't
maybe the secret stuff's hiding inside the case, like in the lining or something. I mean,
Sure, I'll
what
rip the
better way
case
to-
apart. Like a phone book, just tear it in half.
What
What do you-
what
what do you-
better
what
to
do you-
hide
do not-
secret documents in a case that looks like it's already been broken into?
Genius.
Yeah, except that the weight's a thing. The weight's still a thing. Please do not rip apart the only evidence we have of the job that we've done so far.
Oh.
We was
Okay.
looking for a tech thingy with the had the thing inside.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we need to do.
Well, if we found the box, we should bring the box back to the guy.
Well, he did hire us to get back his case, right?
Uh-huh.
No, he hired you to get
Alright,
back
we
and
should-
check inside the case.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well,
Too bad.
Well, at least bringing back the box is proof we tried.
Did we have any? We had
can I start
information. Sorry. Go on ahead.
can I start doing barrel rolls in here to see if I can find anything else of value or use?
I don't know why you'd want to do barrel rolls inside a fucking boat.
It's very tight, and I'm trying to roll over and check additional things. I'm picturing myself wedged in a step bro. I'm stuck in the dryer style.
It's not so much that it's a tight fit, but fucking hell, that's really fucking funny.
All right.
It's hard. It's difficulty, but you're not step bro. What are you doing? Stuck in the fucking boat. The Watcher spirit is not about to come up behind you and act sus, okay?
All right.
No, but the Reaper might.
That's true, the Reaper might. You are allowed to make another perception test, as the other one was deadly for the case, and now you are looking for other things.
Oh, 2.
One more. One more. Congratulations.
In this boat, you are able to find a duffel bag that clearly has clothing, supplies. This is like this is a bug out bag. This was someone who was going to get in this fucking boat and leave. You also find some tool marks on the table near where the box was found. Seemingly like whoever was opening this box missed with whatever they were using to break open the physical lock and hit the table instead. You also find on the ground, it's the last thing, you almost step on it. You manage to stop yourself at the very last second. There is a small little microchip. It is blue in color, and it might go into a comm link, but it could also go into any other number of devices. But it is definitely out of place with where it is.
Okay. What is in the bug out bag specifically? Like if I were to go through it.
Clothing, an Ares Predator 5, some magazines,
Oh, okay.
a tack knife, and some extra like toiletry type items. Oh,
I'll
and
take the tack knife. I'm gonna take the tack knife, the gun, and the magazines.
That's fair. And the last thing that you find in there are a folder, a manila folder with paperwork on a young man, human young man. It's just sort of him, his face, sort of almost like it's like the forms you would fill out to get a sin.
Okay, I'll grab those as well.
And it's of his face, things like that, and the front of it has the Nan logo on it.
I mean, fuck this, man. I'll take the whole bug out bag, actually.
You can take the whole bug out bag.
Yeah, fucking. Yep. Step out onto the. Yeah. Step back out onto the deck of the boat. All right, I found some things. We'll go over them in the car. How do I fly back? Do I do that or do you do that?
Toddy, are you gonna T-pose T back to the car for dominance?
Yeah, just.
Do I? Oh. Once he gets there, well, I mean, I think you guys can see the
Drop both of them
backpack
immediately.
floating over. Yeah.
Yeah, no, drop both immediately and just. I was taking a -5 dice pool to that. To anything else that wasn't that spell casting anything. Walking would have been a challenge.
Okay, I found this microchip, which is probably the most interesting thing. And then I found a bug out bag with some equipment in it.
Okay.
Which, I mean, hey, I'll hand the bug out bag to Mojave, who has their own bug out bag and might like to merge the two bags into a superior, larger bag. I don't know.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
There is a
buddy.
can of Febreze in the bag.
Oh, yo.
Oh, peaches and cream.
Yes, it's peaches and cream. The microchip, I'm just gonna tell you, you should hand it over to Morningstar. Morningstar will do a search on it. This microchip is busted, but it was definitely busted out of an item. Specifically, it is easily tracked that this is a common code breaker, like a physical item that you plug in and it breaks a code for you. And the fact that the microchip was out means that the codebreaker was destroyed. But there is a logo on the microchip to show who built it. And the small logo is of a tiny jellyfish. And I'm not even going to make Morningstar roll. I'll give Morningstar this. A lot of sea-themed things, tech or otherwise, tend to have references to Kraken. More than likely, the individuals who stole whatever was in this case are the individuals in the Kraken gang. Which also would explain why the boat was still locked, even though someone had stolen and messed with things inside.
Yeah, that checks.
I will say right now, with everything that you have, it is about shortly after 10:30 at night, with all the driving down to downtown and the process at the boat.
All right. Let's bounce. We'll figure this out tomorrow then.
Sure.
His job is the milk ran away.
No,
There's
no,
a
no,
milk
no.
run, but the milk ran.
Yeah. It's. We're probably just gonna need to make some enemies of gangers. That's all.
Nice. Well, you know,
Is this
there's
is this
no way
the
to
same?
have enemies that are gangers if we kill all the gangers.
Is this the same
They're-
group, the boat we took the thing from at the very beginning?
That boat did not have these markings, but I will give this, as this was a long time ago. There were 2 boats that hung by the docks close to where you all were at Jasper's Cove. Those 2 were Kraken boats, and it was well known that they were. And they seem to have been watching you all the way, all
Okay.
that time back then. They did not approach you, they did not halt you, but they did watch you. And they did not seem affiliated with the individuals you fought on that island.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We might already have them enemies. I don't know. Because we had stuff on a boat before with a box. Yeah. That was our first thing we did.
Okay. All right.
I wonder why they want the box thing. Because this is the second time boats and boxes have been a thing.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, we should probably check in with the guy who paid, because he said that the thing would be broken if it was broken, and it's not in the box anymore, so it might be broken. We might not have to do the second part of the job. Might be a different job.
We're supposed to find the thing that's in the box. If
He
it
didn't
winds up
want
being
it-
spoiled,
If it was spoiled, it
spoiled.
was spoiled, and he wasn't gonna pay us. And it might be spoiled, so my job might be over.
we don't know how long ago it's been since they took this.
Yeah, so we should probably let him know and see what he's gonna pay for. Because going to
We
a
didn't have the-
gang things is kind of a...
We didn't have the Johnson contact, did we?
No, you would have to contact Icarus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We usually do the back and forth once. To get another meeting with the Johnson, we have to go through the fixer again. And when we have the empty box, very much indicating that we're giving up on it. Which
I'm just
Isn't-
thinking that going against the Kraken folks might be, I don't know, renegotiation might be appropriate. I don't know. You're a professional here.
Well, no, we already negotiated hazard pay.
we
You
did
agreed.
negotiate hazard pay. That was what we started with. The very
That was
first
the
thing.
first thing. It was the very 1st thing Cloudy asked for.
Can both of the mages make a sensing for me?
Come here. Come here.
Boop, 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 boop. Doing some math in my brain. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mojave, you see this completely, and Cloudy, you get a weird... The way I'm going to put this to you is you get basically a Spidey Sense moment, and almost are pulled to look into the astral. One of the Watcher spirits, while you all were having a conversation, has made its way over to your car. And astrally is currently sitting inside the car as it floats down from the roof. It does nothing, but sits there in the middle of the car.
Hi.
Okay.
All right. Get out of here. Shoo. Go.
What was it doing?
It's watching. That's what they do.
mean-
Shoo.
You attempt
Hey,
to
little fella, what you
shoo it,
doing?
and it kind of backs up for a minute and comes back towards you. And it will not leave.
What you doing, little fella?
It floats a little closer to Mojave.
Like,
Those aren't real spirits. They're little fabrications made by mages.
yeah.
Those aren't real.
Well, is watching me. I'm watching it right back. You know, like
Okay.
kind of as though to
I
touch
am
it.
literally. And as Mojave reaches out to touch it, I'm going to start trying to rip it to little mana shreds.
It is not very strongly built. That is not hard. As you do this, yeah, I knew you were gonna roll banishing. It's not hard. As you do this, you hear, bro, I wasn't very nice.
Huh?
And this is on the astral plane. No one in the physical can hear this.
Is someone projecting right now? Turn around.
If you turn
Look
around
around.
and look at the back of the car, there is someone astrally projecting out there. They have taken this form that is... I guess the best way to put it is they look like an illithid. They don't give off
You
a
say
vibe
that-
like they're anything but a person, but their soul, their astral form as they've chosen is some form of illithid.
Remind me what that is again, because my brain is not working.
An illithid
Mind
is
flayer.
like... that's still... person body squid head.
Mind flayer.
Okay. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, Mojave just turns around and waves.
Dude just puts his hand up, waves back. Can I ask why the hell you guys mess with our boat?
Your boat?
Well, the group's boat.
Dead man's boat.
Well, yeah, but we're the group the boat belongs to. He's dead. It's ours.
Ooh, he was looking to find a thing from a friend.
He stole a thing, we came here to steal it back. But apparently someone stole it before we could.
Oh, you're the one who got to go get it. Ah, shit, alright.
Hi, what's your name?
Sorry, can't do that. But, if y'all want to come back to the marina tomorrow during the day, we can talk about getting it back to you. Boss is keeping it safe. It's all nice and cool.
The boss.
Oh, that's good. Keeping things safe is
Ah,
good.
boy.
Keeping things cool is good. I like things staying cool.
Alright. Alright.
Just be back here at like, I don't know, 8 a.m. I'll tell the boss. We'll discuss how much it's worth, at least to us. And then as astral, he walks away and fades as he clearly goes back to his body, wherever he may
Okay.
have been.
Okay. Okay.
And he may have been watching us, but we also got a clear look at like his astral signature and whatnot if it comes to identify him or his spell work again later, yes?
Yeah, he's pretty obvious. He seems to be very flashy with his astral self, and the thing that was banished is clearly his Watcher spirit. So I will give that with a pretty decent ascent, like even a tiny ascensing, you both could recognize the mage again.
Cool.
All right.
It is getting close to curfew. And you all
Oh, and
have-
Mojave does relay that conversation to the other people who could not hear it.
Yes, as I assumed, I don't know if you two were having... you two weren't really projecting, so you were talking to thin air for a hot minute.
Christ.
Yeah, Squid guy says we gotta be back here tomorrow morning because I think they want to negotiate with us.
Oh God, please
See
tell
what
me
it's
Cloudy
worth.
saw that too.
What did I?
A squid
Yes.
guy?
Yes.
Yeah, there was really a squid
It
guy
was,
there.
unfortunately,
Oh, okay.
the squid guy
No.
wasn't a spirit by appearances. Looked like a mage whose soul was squiddy.
I mean,
Which
if
is
he's with a Kraken
a
people,
concern.
I imagine it's a pretty big part of who he is.
Okay.
To make yourself look not human is that's a feat.
Ah. Or maybe
To
he's
make
just
your
a squid. What do I
soul
know?
Look
He could-
non-human.
He could just be a squid. I mean, it's also a thing.
An awakened squid. You know, at this
Oh.
point, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
Walks
Well, one way or
back
the
into
other,
the car.
Squid guy wants to talk to us. Or his boss wants to talk. He got a boss.
Okay.
And is ready to
Works
take
for
a
me.
good old sleep. Because, pain. That was pain. Lots of pain. Magic has its drawbacks, y'all.
Yes,
it
at least
does.
they are willing to talk. Because they could have just shot us. And they didn't shoot us. Talking is a good first step.
It is until the mana ball started frying and I still liquefied his brain from here.
I was hoping it doesn't come to that.
Let's hope.
Well, with that, you all are, I assume, headed home for the evening, as
Yes.
my brain melted, as it is now past curfew.
Oh no, it's the mana ball.
Up. Oh no, it's the mana ball.
Melted your brain!
Oh no, right, the mana ball hit me. Oh no. Though with that, I feel we are going to call it for the evening, as it is 11 o'clock, and we have gained much information, and T is very frustrated, as he did not get to beat the shit out of somebody today.
Not even a boat.
Not even the boat. He didn't even get to tear apart a fiberglass boat. So, thank you everyone for hanging out with us this evening. Thank you all for playing. And our hearts go out to Rissa, as she is out there. Let's see, we are going to go in order of...
Oh no.
Most likely to get stepbrothered by a Watcher Spirit. T, who are you and why do you exist?
I'm Slippery Nosferatu, and I'm just a joke to you. I stream here on my own channel, on Twitch. Middle of the week, lots of variety. I'm here Mondays, T103 for Shadowrun, obviously. And on Fridays, I'm here for Vampire the Masquerade as Slip of Clan Nosferatu.
Oh, you're not a joke to me. Oh, Mojave, who are you and why do you exist?
Hi, I'm Debreakathon. You can find me streaming things over on my channel, Debreakathon. I've been playing a lot of Twilight Princess lately, but I play a lot of random stuff. I altered the character art for the characters who have art. My commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. And our dear Noscavian is kindly holding up. I have written a couple of fantasy novels, and you should definitely check those out. In fact, definitely check those out. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yes, do the thing. Buy my stuff. Thank you, please.
Buy the books. They're really, really good. Trust me.
You can find me here at the Now Be in Mojave, and then at the Vampire Times play in Hatfield. And aside from that, my dog says hi.
Let's see. Cloudy, who are you and why do you exist?
I am Lord Verdun. I play Cloudy here on Mondays, and I will occasionally pop into other people's Twitch streams throughout the week. I have not streamed a single thing myself. Don't stop asking. Stop asking.
I'll get him into something else here.
Damn it.
Jason, who are you and why do you exist?
I am Noscavian. I play Jason every Monday on Table of Horrors with our Cosmic GM and everyone here. I play Barry every Friday on Table of Horrors with Shiv and a lot of the people here. And some of my friends write books, like our very own Daybreakathon has written Wordbreaker and Windswept. Check them out. And I have another friend who wrote a book called Obelisk: The Long Dream.
And as of course we give our lovely shout out to Noscavian's chair, truly the most supportive member of our we're gonna get it? Yeah, there we go. Truly the most supportive member of our cast here at Table of Horrors. I'm also gonna pop into chat all of our lovely Rissa Raves links, a lovely Morningstar who cannot be with us this evening. We love her dearly and we miss her, and we will happily see her next Monday. Well, hopefully on Friday as Acheron, and then next Monday as Morningstar. On my end of my existence, I hope I remember my own damn thing. I am Softenomicon. I am obviously the GM here on Monday for Run the Flood. On Fridays, I play Ebony of Clan Venture in Oxford's Ashes. I have my own channel where I do video games and artwork. I am focusing a lot more on artwork and just graphic design work in general during my streams, mostly just so I can get more of that done and enjoy my company of people. I'm Shiv's Hedgehog husband. My commissions are open. I drew this lovely model you see speaking before you, and I would happily draw anything anyone would like for the right price. I also have a Patreon where I'm making a coloring book known as the Periodic Table of Monsters, which I am working on getting next month's post up soon. So we have a couple pages up already. Please come support, get some coloring book pages. I think they're nice, and so do other people. Shiv, my love, go find someone for the raid. And then once I figure that out and I function. Oh, already did it. Literally didn't even have to ask him. We are gonna raid on Cubicle Dexter, and they're playing New Horizons. I'm unsure. But we cannot leave until Cloudy says the line.
Don't forget to fry your squids.